Hello everyone, I'm Michael Netzer and welcome to the Gala premiere celebration of Facebook Comic-Con. And we do have a lot to celebrate. It has been barely more than a month since the first group page was created for Facebook Comic-Con to explore whether there was interest from comics fans and professionals registered on Facebook in an online comics convention. The idea came after I'd been at Facebook for a month or so and becoming rather overwhelmed with the extent of representation the comics community has here. On the one hand, Facebook's tools and engineering provide a sturdy user mechanism for community interaction. On the other, the comics community can perhaps best be summed up as never having enough of comics and media conventions to attend. And so, this marriage made in virtual heaven has given birth to one of the fastest growing enterprises on Facebook. I say enterprise because Facebook Comic-Con is not simply another group or page or community activity on Facebook. There actually exists nothing else like it on Facebook, or anywhere else it would seem. Only a few hours within creating the main convention floor page, it was quickly populated by a few hundred registrants, and it's been growing steadily since. Now, only a few weeks into construction, Facebook Comic-Con sports more than 2,500 registered members and thousands more who are viewing the festivities from a close distance. The most challenging aspect of it was to devise a way for guests and exhibitors to have good representation, in the same way they're represented at their tables at real conventions. After exploring the possibility of using an application, we decided to take a bold step into saturating Facebook with Facebook Comic-Con group pages and give every guest and exhibitor their own group page as a virtual table. We now have nearly 200 such pages sprawled about the expanse of Facebook land. Most of these pages have been created and are co-administered by the guests and exhibitors themselves. Group pages are powerful tools with video and photo upload mechanisms, discussion boards, links, posting, and the all-prevalent Facebook wall crying for graffiti to adorn it. Guests and exhibitors who are utilizing these tools are hosting a very vibrant visitor community that they communicate with and promote their creations to. We progress with this structure to create pages for the primary wings of the convention, such as panels and interviews auditorium called Powwow Hall. A portfolio and script review area is now overseen by experienced industry professionals, which has become of the more riveting review events seen anywhere, including real conventions. You must spend some time looking at the marvelous art submitted and reviews and the discussions of reviews to appreciate what a marvelous aid this is proving to be for young artists and writers. A costume competition with real costumes, judges, and prizes is brewing nicely in the events area of the main page. But best of all is the dedicated membership of Facebook Comic-Con, which is engaged in the community spirit and the opportunity to move the comics medium one step ahead in staking a place of prominent representation in our world culture. Facebook Comic-Con is a grassroots movement. It is a product of the people, for the people, and by the people. It is an all-inclusive community which embraces all comers, no demands and no distinctions. An enterprise which runs on an empty budget, but harnesses the most powerful fuel known to mankind, the human will, resolve, and vision to make a statement, leave a mark, and identify conditions which allow us to act in order to make our world a little better. It comes at a time the world economy is collapsing all around us, though it seems clear that the echelons of economic power are benefiting handsomely from this collapse. It comes at a time that more and more people in the comics community, fans and professionals alike, are feeling the sting of being slowly disenfranchised from any intimacy with the media. A time of absurd dichotomies such as the continuing slump of comic sales while we are witness to a simultaneous rise of the value of properties conquering Hollywood, television, and the merchandising arenas. A time when we are told we must tighten our belts as we're asked to dig deeper with sweat and tears and toil at building the castles of others, and for a progressively lesser reward. It comes at a time when America and the world are placing new hope in a new leadership, striving to change these times. A time where the voice of the people is rising again to the surface of influence on the world stage. Into all this, Facebook Comic-Con emerges from within the Internet's most dominant stronghold. No budget, no means, nothing other than the love and the voice of the people who are building it. People who love great stories and people who love to tell them. People who draw and people who write the marvelous pages of the comics. All coming together to take a stand against the separatism and competitiveness which are dissolving the fabric of society. The comics community coming together within a burden-free environment which demands nothing else in return, but simply offers the tools for self-expression and community solidarity. 2 interviews in Powwow Hall conducted with Elliot Magan and James Hudna touch on these same conditions which bring us together here. Good reading for the curious about the bond between being a comics creator and being a statesman and a leader. Unlike the competitive business world, which folds up after a few days of conventioneering, we at Facebook Comic-Con are here to stay. Though we stop to celebrate this weekend, our true journey only begins the day after. Taking advantage of the momentum, we will begin organizing a small team to devise a plan which will utilize the leverage Facebook Comic-Con is garnering as a promotional vehicle for the comics. And we will put it to good use for the collective benefit. What we are seeing now, dear friends, is only the tip of the iceberg. A wondrous journey will begin to unfold after the celebration. As virtual parties go, it is time to party. The party topic in our discussion board directs everyone to the drinks and hors d'oeuvres. Enjoy the menu in our gala premiere for all the latest at Facebook Comic-Con. This toast we raise to you and to the comics.